everyone, my name is Gabby and today I'm going to be bringing you my May OwlCrate unboxing. This month's theme is Comic Explosion, and even though I'm not that much of a comic book fan, I'm really psyched about this month's box. I've been unboxing OwlCrate boxes for the past 6 months and I've fallen in love with them time and time again. If you want to subscribe for yourself, it's about $30 per month for a subscription, and I think that that's actually relatively reasonable in price considering that you're getting a whole bunch of bookish items. You're getting a book that is hardcover, and sometimes you get a letter from the author and a signed book plate, as well as a whole bunch of exclusive items that you can't get anywhere else with the subscription service. And speaking of exclusive items, OwlCrate is now including exclusive covers for each of their books in the month for their next 6 boxes, and I know that this is something that can be very hard to secure and work out with publishing houses, so I think that it's really awesome of OwlCrate to offer that to their subscribers and to newcomers to try to get people to subscribe, because I know a lot of times people worry about doubling up on subscription services and end up getting 2 copies of the same book. So I think that that can be really helpful to a lot of people and encourage a lot of people to subscribe to OwlCrate if they aren't already. I love unboxing OwlCrate each month. It's the highlight of my month every single month because it's just so much fun to get all these goodies in the mail and to get to open them for you guys and of course for myself. I'm so pumped to dive in. Of course, as always, I have all of OwlCrate's information down below. That includes all of their social media, their YouTube channel, their website, as well as a link for you to directly go and subscribe for yourself. And I also have my playlist down below for all of the past OwlCrate unboxings that I've done if you want to go and check those out. But I think with that all being said, I'm going to dive right into opening up this month's box. So the first thing that we have here is the OwlCrate card for the month, and I love how it has just this nice comic book theme. I love how we have the title here and all of this like comic book font and all of the different little text bubbles and speech bubbles. It just screams comic book. And the one thing for me is that I always want to know who designs these cards each month because they're just absolutely gorgeous and I think that they deserve credit for that. And so finally, OwlCrate on the back of their card included the artist, and this was drawn by Sprinkles, and I love on the back, not actually looking at the text so I don't get spoiled, but you have the little OwlCrate logo and he's saying all the different things that are in the box, and I think that this is just really cute and really adorable. I appreciate these cards so much because as somebody who is not really artistic, I immensely appreciate people who are able to do this. So I'm going to zoom in on the card and give you guys a little bit more of a close-up into the detail of it because I'm just so impressed by it, and of course I always want to feature these cards each month because they're so beautiful and they never fail to impress me. So of course we have the 2 superheroes here and all the little text and speech bubbles, and we have the title here. All the font just screams comic book, and all the little logos and everything are just adorable, and we have the little OwlCrate Comics logo down here, which I think is a super cute addition. And then on the back we have the little OwlCrate owl, and he's saying all the different things that are in the box, and a little Comic Explosion title with the artist and of course OwlCrate who wrote all of the little items that are in the text bubbles. So I love the collaboration here, and I think it's a really great addition to the box. So the next thing that we have in here is a Captain America Funko Pop. I have 10 of these now, one of which I actually got from OwlCrate. I have 5 that are up here and then another 4 that are down below on my Harry Potter shelf because they're all Harry Potter themed. I've become obsessed with Funko Pops recently to the point where it's become a problem, and really I don't ever go out of my way to buy them. I just always get them for like birthdays or Christmas or holidays just because they're a nice stocking stuffer, and I think that they're a really great addition to your shelf. I am not a comic book person. It's just really not my thing. Growing up being an only child, I was like a Barbies, My Little Ponies, Polly Pockets type person, but I still think that this is adorable and I'm definitely gonna put it on my shelf because Captain America is just like, how could you not? And I'm gonna actually take this out of the box right now and put it on my shelf. I love this, and I was so excited when I found out that a Funko Pop was gonna be included in the box because I think it's always a great addition to include these types of things because they're perfect for everybody regardless of whether you're a comic book fan or not. And I know that there's several different types of Funko Pops that you can get in the box. It's not like they just strictly put in Captain America, so you have several different options. I'm really interested to see what everybody else got, but I'm super excited to have gotten Captain America, and I'm gonna go and put this on my shelf. Oh my god, guys, he's a bobblehead. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is adorable, and I appreciate this 10 times more now because it's just so different than any of the other Funko Pops that I have. But this is awesome. Thank you so much, OwlCrate, for this. And his little shield is detachable. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. This is adorable. So next thing that's included in this month's box is a Wonder Woman inspired candle from Dio Candle Company, and this is an OwlCrate exclusive. So I'm gonna give this a smell. I feel like there's times where I always forget to smell things and give you guys the scent because sometimes being at home, obviously it's very difficult. Like you see somebody get a candle or scented candy or tea or whatever, and you always want to know what it smells like, and I'm horrible at doing that, so I'm going to do that now. Oh my god, that smells like fruit punch. I don't know what it is, but it just smells very tropical, and it's supposed to have a tropical scent, so it definitely hits the mark on that. I'm really, really excited not only for the Wonder Woman movie, but for Leigh Bardugo's Wonder Woman novel. Hopefully I can get an ARC at BEA or BookCon. I think that would be really, really cool because I'm super excited to read that. So maybe I'll have this candle lit while I'm reading the book. I love this, and I think that it's a great addition to the box and the whole comic book theme, and it smells delicious, so I'm really excited to light this. I love when candles are included in book subscription services. I've gotten so many of them over the past few months because not only have I bought them for myself, but I've gotten them in OwlCrate boxes, and I think that they're just a perfect addition, and I love this scent so much. So I'm really excited to get to light this. So thank you so much, OwlCrate and Dio Candle Company, for this. I'm really excited to get to use it. I want to give you a quick close-up as to the label on this candle. I just think that it's so pretty. I love the font that has all the little stars on here and on the background, and then we have the little OwlCrate logo on the side here. And I love like the font and the text. It just feels so patriotic and so Wonder Woman, and I thought that it was also a really great addition to this candle, so I wanted to let you guys be able to see that as well. But it smells amazing, and I'm really excited to get to light this. So next thing that's included in the box is Cafe, which is a premium coffee candy. So I'm typically not a coffee candy person. I've tried things before and it hasn't really been up my alley, but I think that my mom would really, really like this. But I am really interested to see what this tastes like. I may try one on camera because why not? So we're gonna give this a try, give it a sniff, see what it smells like. Maybe I'll zoom in on it before I decide to open it and mercilessly destroy the packaging. You can see there's a little coffee bean on here in the gold font. I just think that that's really pretty. Packaging for me is always like a #1 sell when it comes to picking up items because I like items that have pretty packaging. Oh, okay, so they're individually packaged, which I think is nice. But it definitely smells like coffee. I'm gonna give one of these a try. Right. I'm definitely getting a coffee taste, but it also kind of tastes like a caramel. It has like that sort of texture. This is really interesting, but it's organic, which I guess I think is pretty cool. Oh my god, I'm tasting the caffeine. Whoa. Oh my god, that just screams coffee. Oh my god. It's actually really good. So I've never gotten candy in a book subscription service, but I definitely think I'm gonna try those because I actually really liked it. But definitely, it just screams caffeine. So thank you so much, OwlCrate and Cafe, for that. It was actually really, really good, and I was really impressed. So I'm glad I got to try something new. So the next thing that's in here is the OwlCrate button, and we have the two superheroes that are featured on the cover of the card, so I'm going to zoom in on this. I just love the detail that's put into this and how each of these match the card, and I always think that they're a great addition to the box. I've been adding all of my pins to my tote bag each month, and it's starting to get really full, so I'm excited to have this, and I love how it sort of fits the comic book theme, so thank you so much, OwlCrate, for this. Okay, so the next thing that's included in here I think is really, really, really cool. OwlCrate themselves made a zipper pull to include in the box. This is adorable. I haven't used a zipper pull since I was like 5 or 6, and I got one from my local zoo, but this is so cute. I love all of like the font and the different text that's on here. I'm gonna zoom in on it so that I can let you guys see it in a little bit better detail, but I think it's awesome that OwlCrate included their own item to include in this month's box. I'm definitely gonna use this because it's not like you need to put it on a jacket or need to put it on an item of clothing. You can definitely put this on like a purse or a bag, which I'm probably going to do myself just because I think that that will maybe look a little bit better and maybe be more useful for me, but I think that this is awesome. I always love these, and I think that they're really, really, really cute. So to zoom in on this and let you see the detail, we have like the whole zip thing here because of course it's a zipper, so like I love that little pun and all of the different like sound words and onomatopoeias on here and all of just the different little logos and little catchphrases on here. It just screams comic book. I think that this is really, really, really cute, so thank you so much, OwlCrate, for this. So the next thing that's included in here is a chapter 1 excerpt of a new graphic novel called Afar by Leila De Luca and Kit Seaston. This is not the book of the month at all, but it's just a sampler, and it's this whole little comic book graphic novel type thing, and we have all these wonderful, beautiful illustrations in here. I have never read a comic book or a graphic novel, but I think that this is was really interesting and a really good thing to include in the box with it being a comic book theme. As to what it's about, I'll read you what it says on the back. In a post-industrial desert wasteland, a 50-year-old Bohemia suddenly develops the ability to astral project to other planets while she sleeps. When she accidentally gets a young man herd on a planet light years away, she must figure out a way to project back to save him. On her own world, back in her own body, Bohemia's parents have temporarily left her and her 13-year-old brother, Itno2, to make a living as salt shepherds. Left to their own devices, the siblings must flee across a dangerous desert when Itno2 gets in trouble with threatening a cyborg bodyguard. While visiting amazing planets and encountering vibrant cultures, Bohemia must confront her mistakes and trust in her brother's help to navigate her newfound abilities. Itno2 must learn to be confident in the decisions he makes as a young man to help himself and Bohemia survive on their own. This sounds really interesting. I'm not typically a comic book person, but I think that this may be a really great way to introduce myself into that. All of the illustrations look gorgeous just looking at the cover, and I'm really excited to get to look through this, and who knows, maybe I'll want to pick up the full edition because of this. So thank you so much, OwlCrate, and the writers and creators of this for letting it be included in the box. So next thing included in this month's box is a little pop and kapow pen from OwlCrate, and it has 6 different colors of ink. There's black, blue, green, yellow, red, and purple, and I love this, like the design on it. You have a whole bunch of like kapow and pop and like bright colors, and it just screams comic book. I love these type of pens. I used to use them a bunch as a little kid, but I really don't use them that much anymore because I just don't really see them around or find a need to buy them. But I think that this is awesome, and I'm definitely going to be using this. So I really love the logo on here. I thought it was really pretty, and I wanted to zoom in on it just to give you guys a little bit of a better look. But I love the comic book theme to it. It's just so pretty and so simplistic, and I think it really adds a nice touch to it because you could just have like a plain pen, but I think having the logo on here is just nice and it's really cute. So I'm definitely going to use this. So thank you so much, OwlCrate and OwlCrate, for this. So I don't see this on the card at all, but from what I can tell, this is a card that is from the author, which is Francesca Zappia, and this is something that she drew herself. I love this. This is gorgeous. I didn't realize that Francesca Zappia was an illustrator at all, but this is so pretty. I love like all the different quotes on here and the writing. It's just really, really, really pretty, and I think that that gives me a good idea of what the book is, so I'll show you that in a minute, but first I want to zoom in on this art print. Like, just look at all of the detail that was put into this design. I just think it's so pretty and so gorgeous, and I definitely want to hang this up or put this in my room somewhere on my shelf because it's just so gorgeous and so unique than any other art print that I've ever gotten before, and I think it's a really wonderful addition to the box. I'm saying that about everything, but I love how all the items come together and are really beneficial and really just cute and really add a lot to the overall theme. This is really, really pretty, and I'm excited to get to put this up on my shelf. So of course, the OwlCrate book of the month is Eliza and Her Monsters by Francesca Zappia. This book actually does not come out until May 30th, so we have a few days left, but I'm really excited not only to be getting this book early, but to be getting an exclusive cover from OwlCrate, and included with the book is a letter from the author and a signed book plate. I think that this is just overall a really wonderful combination of things, and of course the print as well. I love getting a whole bunch of these exclusive items with the book. I just think that you connect to it a little bit more, and I always love getting to read from the author and get to hear about their experience writing the book, and I've heard nothing but wonderful things about this book. I know Francesca Zappia is the author of Made You Up. I've heard nothing but wonderful things about that, so I'm really excited to get to read one of her other works because I've never read Made You Up, but I definitely really, really wanted to read it, hearing all the wonderful things about it. The minute that I heard what this book was supposed to be about, reading about the theme announcement for OwlCrate, it sounded right up my alley. It's supposed to deal with like fandom and friendship and fangirling, and also dealing with a little bit of mental illness. We follow our main character, Eliza, and she is pretty much an introvert, very shy and quiet, as a lot of us fangirls are, but online she is a webcomic creator called Lady Constellation. She loves the online world. It's something that's always been for there, something that's always really important to her. So then what ends up happening is that somebody ends up taking her entire web series and starting to write fan fiction off of it, and then that person, his name is Wallace, transfers to Eliza's school, and he starts to believe that she's just a fan of this creation, but really she's the actual creator. So it's them sort of coming together and forming this relationship off of Eliza's work, but not knowing that she's actually the creator, and it just sounds like this really fun fangirl type spiral. I've been reading a lot of stories like this recently and loving it, so I'm super excited to pick this up and give it a go. It sounds super interesting and sounds right up my alley, so maybe I'll be reading it very soon. But it also is a mixed media novel, so apparently we have a whole bunch of different illustrations throughout here. I can see them a little bit, but like different text pieces and everything. I'm really excited to get to read this. It sounds right up my alley. I love the cover. I love OwlCrate and their exclusive covers. I always think that it's such a wonderful addition to the box, as every other item was. I feel like this unboxing was a little bit of a disaster. I get really, really overwhelmed opening all these things and wanting to show everything off as nicely as I possibly can. But I'm really excited about this book and all the items included, and overall I think it was a really wonderful month for OwlCrate and their box. So then the theme for the June box is Make It Out Alive, and we will be getting an item from Fizzy Fairy Apothecary, and it is an exclusive item, but I believe that they have bath bombs, so we'll be getting a bath bomb in the June box. I'm so pumped about that. I know OwlCrate included a bath bomb in one of their past boxes before I was subscribed, and I want a bath bomb so badly. I've been wanting to get one for months, but I've never gotten one. So I'm really, really, really excited about this. I'm really excited to see what they include in the June box, but it definitely sounds like we're going to have a sort of like thriller, maybe fantasy, dystopian novel, so I'm really interested to see what OwlCrate has in store for this month's box, as well as having another exclusive cover for their book of the month. So I think that's pretty much it for my May OwlCrate unboxing. This was very chaotic and a little bit of a hectic mess, but I still had a lot of fun with it nonetheless. As for what my favorite item is, I definitely think it has to be the Captain America Funko Pop or the Wonder Woman candle, although I'm really, really excited about the book as well. Another really great month for OwlCrate. I love all of their boxes each month, so if you had a lot of fun seeing me unbox this and looking at all the items in the box, definitely click subscribe. I'm so close to 100 subscribers, which I am beyond excited about, and thank you to all of you new people who have subscribed and are watching my channel. You're all the absolute best. I'm so excited to have so many new people on my channel wanting to watch my content. And of course, if you're new here and you haven't subscribed, you can click the subscribe button down below and hit the bell notification if you want to be notified for when I post new videos. But thank you guys so much for watching, and if you want to comment down below what your favorite item in the box was, if you received it yourself or if you were just watching, let me know. But that being said, I'm going to see you guys next time with a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye!